A fresh mind keeps the body fresh. Take in the idea of the day, drain off those of yesterday, as to the morrow, time enough to consider it when it becomes today. Jai Hind and a warm afternoon to one and all present on this great day. I, Mrs. Shaheen Akhtar Khan, Associate Professor, Department of Community Health Nursing, Panna Subharti Nursing College, a unit of Swami Vivekanand Subharti University, hosting the Inter-College Speech Competition for nursing students on the occasion of World Health Day in collaboration with Association of Nurse Executive India, UP chapter. Building a fairer and healthier world Sorry, actually there was some technical error and that's why we were not able to connect it. So we'll start the today's event. A fresh mind keeps the body fresh. Taking the ideas of the day, drain off those of yesterday as to the morrow, time enough to consider it when it become today. Jai Hind and warm afternoon to one and all present here. I, Mrs. Shaheen Akhtar Khan, Associate Professor, Department of Community Health Nursing, Panna Subharti Nursing College, a unit of Swami Vivekanand Subharti University, hosting the Inter-College Speech Competition for nursing students on the occasion of World Health Day in collaboration with Association of Nurse Executive India, UP chapter. Building a fairer and healthier world is the theme of World Health Day 2021. We nurses joined together in building a healthier world during this pandemic situation. World leaders honored the contribution of nurses and midwives, recognizing their vital role in keeping the world healthy. So, we must take a note in maintaining the same in the near future too. Moving beyond conventional leadership is the thought that arose among ANEI executive members and made these talent findings among nursing students of different districts of Uttar Pradesh. Various process of verification and filtration was done to finalize the last 20 contestants of this day from all over the UP. My best wishes to all the participants there. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, concerned citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. It's my privilege to have the thoughtful and creative personality, Dr. Geeta Parbanda, Principal, Panna Subharti Nursing College, Swami Vivekanand Subharti University, to address the theme of the day to the viewers. Welcome, ma'am, for your address. Ma'am is connecting shortly. I think some connectivity problem is there.
Ma'am, we can see. We can see you. Whether you hear, ma'am, yes.
I think some technical error is there. Joining. Meanwhile, the ma'am is joining. Let me introduce with the jury members of today's competition. We have a panel of jury for today's moment. Our first jury member is Captain Neelam Deshwal, Director Nursing, Fortis Hospital, Mohali, an ANEI executive member from Punjab State. Ma'am is having more than 31 years of extensive experience. We welcome you, ma'am, on this event And we thank you for sparing your time and guiding the students by your valuable judgments. The
Thank you. Thank
second
you,
jury
Samita.
member is Ms. Chitra Devi, in charge, Orthopedic Ward, Pondicherry Institute of Medical Science, Pondicherry, with 15 years of experience in nursing service. We welcome you, ma'am. Third jury for this event is Mr. Anand Sam Pereira, Professor, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing, Panna Dhai Subharti Nursing College, Swami Vivekanand Subharti University. Welcome you, sir, in this event. Here are some instructions for the participants too. All the participants kindly make a note that you will be given 3 to 5 minutes to speak. If your time exceeds, you will be interrupted to stop your speech. So kindly, I request all of you to kindly stick to the timings. Also, you'll be evaluated on the basis of your body of speech, topic focus, organization, presentation style, creativity, and general impression. Hope the instructions are clear to all the participants. We'll wait for 2-3 minutes for Principal Ma'am to join. And after that, we can start our competition. Can you keep the screen? Okay, ma'am is there. Welcome, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, Jai Hind and warm greetings to all honorable dignitaries, jury members, and dear participants. Myself, Dr. Geeta Parwanda, working as Principal, Faculty of Nursing, Swami Vivekanand Subharti University, Meerut, welcome you all in Interstate College Speech Competition for Nursing Student in collaboration with Association of Nurse Executive UP Chapter on occasion of World Health Day 7th April 2021. ANEI is the national association works for various causes connected with nursing profession with the goal of empowering nursing fraternity. And I am thankful that they have given us the collaboration and the theme for the interstate college competition for the nursing student, that is moving beyond conventional leadership. As we all know that WHO Day is celebrated on 7th April every year. It started in 1950. This year, the theme of WHO Day is building a fairer and healthier world for everyone. Especially today, when the world is witnessing the second wave of pandemic, of COVID-19. It is very important to celebrate this day and focus on the measures to be taken on to the prevention and how to deal with this pandemic. My best wishes to all participants and prayer for all frontline workers who have given their selfless services. And to conclude, to keep a body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not able to trim the lamp of wisdom and keep our mind strong and clear. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspirational words. So now let us start with the competition. I would like to call lot number 1 for the competition. Judges, kindly note this is lot number 1. Lots has been given already to the participants. You can come according to that serial. Lot number 1 is
Next. Yes.
okay.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
And good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all the dignitaries, all the organizers, my fellow participants, as well as to all the listeners. This is Ernest Lamwell from MSc Nursing freshman year from Tirthankar Mahavir College of Nursing, Tirthankar Mahavir University. So, before, and it is such an honor to be the first person to talk about such a empowering subject, and which is something that all the nursing students must discuss before moving to a professional world. Why? Because I feel that the nursing students are the only people who will be taking care of the patients, the people in the future. So basically we are the future of the nursing world. So I wouldn't take much time to begin with the subject, which is moving beyond the conventional leadership. I was thinking about it so much that I indulged in it. Before discussing that, what do we understand by moving beyond the conventional leadership? We must need to understand that what it actually means. So the term conventional leadership, according to my perspective, would be the traditional ways that are predestined by certain organizations, certain nursing leaders of the world. For example, Florence Nightingale is one of those people. What they have set the criteria, the protocols that the nursing care should be. Now, after approximately after 200 years, we need to understand that there is a huge need of modification and enhancement in all those criterias and protocols. So moving beyond means that how can we enhance and improvise those criteria, the planning and the care, the implementation. And one more thing that I would like to express in this brief subject is the leader. The leadership does not come from the authority. It comes from the feeling of competence. It comes from the feeling of encouragement. So and it is not only up to the person who's in charge to take those decisions. It is also up to the people who are in the team as well. For example, I will deliver an example. For example, there's a team who's taking care of the patient. So it is not only up to the nurse manager or the doctor to take certain decisions. The junior staff nurses can also propose certain remedies or treatment modalities that can be used for the patients beneficiaries. So it is up to anyone that can express their views. So leadership is not only about having decisions to certain authority. It is also up to the person who is as a part of the team member. So at last I would like to conclude with this line that not everyone can be the leader, but a leader can come from anywhere. So the leadership skills that needs to be encouraged from every person and shall be motivated by everyone. So this was my perspective regarding the subject of moving beyond the conventional leadership. Thank you.
Thank you. I would call. I would like to call next participant, lot number 2. Is she online? Yeah.
A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A very good afternoon to 1.5% over here. Today, I'm here to share my views on the topic moving beyond conventional leadership. What is conventional leadership? It is a type of leadership that is generally done and believed for centuries. Conventional leadership is being followed by many since the beginning. A conventional leader makes strategic decisions, for good at managing people, and have emotional intelligence. A conventional leadership is all about how you manage a group. It is a mixture of leadership and management. While leadership ensures that you show people the vision you have and make them believe it, and management ensures administering day-to-day activities to pursue that goal. A conventional leader exercises authority and also maintain the norms. They work within organizational competency. They are able to hold true to the vision and also chart the course for the completion of the goal while staying true to the vision. The essence of this leadership is showing a better way. We now live in a fast changing world that is driven by rampant innovation. Leadership in this realm is rapidly shifting from hierarchical position to the person with the latest good ideas. But conventional leadership restricts the leader's capacity by boundaries and norms, organizational rules, and procedures. They seldom vary and conform to the pre existing norms. And in this time, like the pandemic, leaders are challenged to think outside the box. The current situation poses an enormous challenge for leaders across the world. The uncertainty embedded in this situation makes the leadership challenge even more complex. Today, leaders face innumerable leadership dilemmas and conflicting demands, and most of these do not have a simple binary answer. Considering opposing perspective is vital, especially in a situation where both the perspectives seem logical. It almost is like a game that cannot be won. In short, leadership demands are of an unprecedented nature. The COVID-19 pandemic is far from over, and the long-standing weaknesses in health system that it has exposed remain. It is already clear that there will be no returning to the business as usual. The world has moved on, and new structures and approaches are unlikely to be dismantled even in a future with COVID under control. More importantly, uncertainty, instability, and system fragility persist, and new and unexpected problems continue to arise. Although leaders are under constant pressure to manage healthcare as a routine production process in a stable environment, uncertainty and need to learn are ever present. Arguably, the conventional leadership and management approaches the field hospital leaders replaced were never really up to the task of reliably adopting and implementing best practice innovation and learning and adjusting dynamically. In the conclusion, I would like to add that conventional beliefs won't be beneficial in our current situation. As the virus mutates with the passage of time, we need to respond to those changes with new and even unconventional ideas as long as it produces beneficial outcomes. Thank you.
Interesting. Thank you.
Thank you. Next contestant, that is lot number 3. Judges, please note this is lot number 3.
She is not on.
Okay.
College, present here to put my point of view on the topic moving beyond the conventional leadership. As we all know, the meaning of the conventional leadership is the being in charge of a group, family, formally or informally, to pursue a goal and their coordinate effort to achieve it. Leadership is not a new concept for us. We all knowing it from many past years. Leadership promotes new directions. Now we are going to know about the leadership reinvented for the 21st century. Anyone who thinks about the meaning of the leadership would agree the leaders influence people to do things that they would not to do otherwise. The question is, whom they are influencing. The conventional concept of leadership take a narrow view of that. Leaders influencing member of the group in which they are recognized leader, but it can be organized that is the only a special case of leadership. A more journal wider recognize that leadership can influence people who are not member of the leadership immediate after. Now I'm putting some example in front of you to understand the meaning of the leadership. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King is an example of leadership who lose their impact on the US Supreme Court when his demonstration against segregation on buses led organization to rule such demonstrations. Second example I would like to give of Mahatma Gandhi protest led Britain to great independence of India. Jack which demand that all GE business, first or second in their market, led companies around the globe to follow his example. These are the examples I'm putting in front of you to know the meaning of leadership. As a proudly the part of the nursing professional, I will really proud to announce that nurses are not come under the followers. They are the leader and they have the amazing capability to lead the world. All nurses must be leader in the design, implementation, evaluation, as well as advocacy. We all have the leadership and the companies and to act as full partners with physician and other health professional and redesign. From the era of nursing Florence Nightingale, mother of the modern nursing, till the era of Virginia influenced professional caregiver, educational practitioner, and researcher, we are leading the world. We are leading the world and set the peak of the example of health. As now I conclude my topic by the famous quote of Rosnell, leader take people where they want to go. A great leader take the people where they doesn't unnecessarily want to go, but brought to be. Thank you for paying attention and listen it carefully. And thank you, ma'am and sir, for providing me this great opportunity to present my view on that. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much. Judges are also noting their points. So we will call the next student, that is lot number 4. Is he there?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Am I visible, ma'am? Am I audible?
You're audible, but okay, now you're visible. You can start.
Good afternoon, ma'am. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to take tough decisions, compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. A very warm good afternoon to all. On account of World Health Day celebration, celebrated worldwide on 7th April, I, Nursing Cadet Gigi Anama Omen, 4th year BSc Nursing, College of Nursing Command Hospital Central Command, Lucknow, feel privileged to deliver a speech on the topic Going Beyond Conventional Leadership. Don't rock the boat, we say. Don't speak up against authorities. The principal, the old politician, the religious leaders, and others in power. But then, they might not always be right. It is my duty and yours to speak up against injustice, inequality, especially when it comes to delivery of healthcare services. Otherwise, we become accomplices and we don't contribute to the change that would benefit us and our countrymen. Do you know one can survive without money, but it does not really possible to live a happy life without proper health. Health is something which neither a middle class person nor the richest man on the earth can buy. We all should focus on adhering to good and healthy lifestyle. We should follow and promote healthy living style and healthy living habits. But how do we do so? Not all of us are from the same economic background. Some groups struggle to make their ends meet with little daily income, have poorer housing conditions, education, have little or no access to safe environment, clean water, air, food security, above everything, even to health services. COVID-19 pandemic has hit all countries hard, but its impact has been harshest on those communities which were already vulnerable. We as healthcare professionals and healthcare provider are also to think about this unfair means which needs to be prevented. During this pandemic, healthcare providers and leaders of the country need to work together, and they did work. Even we saw many unconventional leaders emerging, who even without holding any great portfolios, came forward to help the countrymen to get through these hard times. Yes, this is what we call going beyond unconventional leadership. When we think out of the box, not only for our own families and people, but try to do it for our fellow countrymen, irrespective of any strata, class, or economic background. When we think beyond borders, also, these COVID times have seen technological disruption. Most of the conventional leadership is about being there and trying to resolve issues, motivation, and stuff. But now the leaders also need to work for the root causes, work remotely, and still work on the same level. As leaders and being integral part of healthcare team, we need to think beyond our comfort zone. We need to think for the vulnerable ones. We need to work towards building a fairer and healthier world and to bridge the gap of disparity between the rich and the poor alike. We need to work together with the affected communities and individuals to address the root cause of inequities and to implement certain schemes and programs the people of the country are unaware, and also to educate them how to overcome these problems. The inequalities between the rich and the poor can be tackled easily if we work with the government. At the end,
Lot
true
number
leaders
4, your
always
time is up.
practice.
Please hurry up.
I would like to say that don't take anything for granted. Don't believe that there are only one or two solutions to a problem, conflict, dispute, or war, or to even a COVID pandemic. There are always many solutions. We just need to think beyond conventions. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you. Our next participant is lot number 5. She's there, lot number 5. She's not there. Lot number 5. This is the last call. Can you move forward? Lot number 6. Lot number 7.
Lot 6.
Hello.
Your
Hello,
lot
ma'am.
number?
Lot number 6.
Okay. You can start.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for giving me a golden
Judges,
chance.
please note this is just 1 minute. Judges, please note this is lot number 6. Okay, you can proceed.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for giving me a golden chance to speak a few words about the day and its importance. And I am Mehak I am Mehak from GNM third year, Begrajpur. And today, why we all are gathered here? We all are gathered here to mark the importance of World Health Day, which is carrying the theme of building a fairer and healthier world. And we also note about the today's topic, that is moving beyond the conventional leadership. First, we also know about the word leader. That is, who is leader? What is leader? Leader is a person which influences the thoughts, behaviors of a lots of significant number of individuals. And we also need to understood that what is leadership. Leadership is both a research area and a practical skill. That leadership is both a research area and a practical skill that also checks the leading ability of an individual. And we also put forward the concept of conventional leadership. That is, conventional leadership means in charge of a group formally or informally. And the conventional leaders known for the following facts. That is, the conventional leaders always hires the employees on the basis of their qualifications, experiences, and they never cherish their work. They never appreciate them, they never reward them, and always put appreciate secondly the people. They are always decisive, and they always follow the analytical thinking. They always put forward the logical thinking. And that's why we have a need to put the thought of moving beyond the conventional leadership. Because if we are moving beyond the conventional leadership, then we also have a lots of concepts and aspects others, that is follow the hiring, on the basis of their talent. And never cherish firstly their work. Always appreciate the peoples also. And that's why we also consider the other concepts which follow the followers, which also cares for the employees. While in the conventional leadership concept, the leader always put forward their decisions in front of their followers, and never listen them. So that's why we have a great need of following the concept of moving beyond the conventional leadership, because we need to be decisive on the basis of the employees, and need to be treat them as their colleagues. That's all I have for the day. Thank you everyone for listening me carefully.
Thank you. Next, we have lot number 7. Is it there? Lot number 7. She's not there. Lot number 7 is not there. So we will move forward to lot number 8.
Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes. You can
Okay.
start.
Okay. So before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. A very good afternoon, dear judges and all the dear viewers. First, let us I'm Shagufta Nas from Post Basic BSc Nursing from Tirthankar Mahavir College of Nursing, Muradabad. First of all, let us understand what is conventional leadership. Conventional leadership means taking in charge of a group formally or informally. Such leaders influence their groups to pursue a goal and they coordinate efforts with others and they try to achieve that. So, in times like these, leaders are really challenged to go and think just out of the box. Even before this pandemic, the need for this agility and constant innovation had become evident as technology disrupted every sector of our society. So, the need for leadership development has never been more urgent than this. Companies of all sorts realize that to survive in today's volatile and uncertain, complex and ambiguous environment, they need leadership skills and organizational capabilities different from those that helped them succeed in the past. Of course, there is a growing recognition that leadership development should not be restricted to the few who are in or close to the C-suite with the proliferation of collaborative problem-solving skills and problem-solving platforms and digital enterprises that emphasizes individual initiative. Employees across the board they are increasingly expected to make consequential decisions that align them with corporate strategy and culture. It is very important, therefore, that they need to be equipped with the relevant technical, relational, and communicational skills. Last but not the least, I would like to end with a quote that leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality, in the words of Warren Bennis. And on this occasion of World Health Day, I wish you all a very happy health day. And we need to move forward and look out of the box, and we need to move beyond this conventional leadership. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. Judges, please note this was not lot number 8. Now we have with us lot number 5. This is lot number 5.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy World Health Day to all. I have given the topic moving behind conventional leadership. Conventional leadership means being in charge of a group formally or informally. Such leaders influence their group to pursue a goal and they coordinate efforts to achieve it. A definition of leadership that is totally separate from management says that leaders promote new directions. On this view, leaders challenge the status quo to advocate a better way. Discussions of conventional leadership focus on senior executive of large organizations. Early research on leadership was felt to vary too much across situations. But in recent years, some agreements has been achieved based on rigorous research about the traits needed for leadership. Among such traits are the following: intelligence, personality traits such as extraversion and emotional stability, motives such as need for power and achievements, social skills such as social and emotional intelligence. Nursing leadership has been defined as influencing others to improve the quality of care, along with the direct participation in clinical care. Leadership in nursing involves an environment that has clear vision and where staffs are motivated and empowered. Leaders make key decisions that may have consequences which can impact patient's life. Conventional leadership is required in nursing and all other professions. Conventional leadership is required to make key decisions and to lead a group. Leaders have vision of what they want to achieve. If a team is leaderless, there isn't a vision to be pursued or a collective goal to achieve. When a leader isn't present, team begin to get disorganized. But we cannot follow a leader blindly. If a leader is wrong, as a member of that field, we can suggest him our opinion. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, lot number 5.
Seven.
7. Lot number 7 is there? No. Lot number 9? Lot number 10? Please note, she is lot number 10. Judges, please note.
A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the need of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I would like to present my speech on the topic moving beyond conventional leadership. Who is a leader? What is leadership? What are the qualities that a leadership possesses? Well, leadership is eventually about creating a way for people to contribute to make something extraordinary happen. Effective leadership involves the ability to inspire and influence the thinking, attitudes, and behavior of people. Conventional leadership involves being a leader of a group formally or informally. Such type of leadership influences and motivates the group to achieve the desired target. It works by involving all the members in a group in a coordinated manner and leading as well as managing the group at the same time. As leaders, we need to call people up to the greatness so they can be more skillful and their reality. We need to value people in the team, appreciate how talented, gifted, and valuable they are, and how do they manage and value their work. Leaders should have a passion for their work. Correlating this with our noble profession nursing, we tend to have a passion to care for our patient and provide optimum care to them. Because unless we have a passion for our patient, everything we do for them is waste. Leadership is a quality in day-to-day life enhances a person's personality. We come under so many situations in our day-to-day life among our family and friends where a person has to depict a role of a leader. A leader should not dictate orders to the group. Instead, he should listen to the group, walk with the group together, and make her group to achieve the target. Leadership compiles of dedication and concept of flow. Everybody working in this group should give their best, and the leader should encourage and welcome the creativity of the team and embrace its originality. Leadership is always a moving target because it is fundamentally situational. Even if we stay in the same situation all our career, which is unlikely impossible because the environment is going to change and create new expectations and new needs. Small strategies and small things would encourage us to do and think about a leading position and invest the time in self-awareness, recalling who was the leader that we like or don't like, and compare their actions with ours, and self-reflection and self-resolution. Great leadership starts with self-leadership. Leadership is like parenting. You have all these ideas and visions in your mind, and then you are in the moment of doing it. Every time we hear
that people want to lead a group. But why not start by leading oneself? I think if we all do this, it will lead to a beautiful leadership. And I think if we start doing this by now, then in the coming 10 or 15 years, when somebody asks a question, who was the best leader you have ever worked with? They may think of you. Thank you.
Thank you, lot number 10. Next is lot number 11. Lot number 11 is not there. Lot number 12. Just kindly note this is lot number 12.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible and visible?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Leadership is based on inspiration and not domination. It is based on cooperation and not intimidation. A very elegant afternoon to the esteemed gathering of intellectuals. I, Nursing Cadet Deeksha Singh, third year BSc Nursing from College of Nursing Command Hospital Central Command Lucknow, feel privileged in sharing my views on the topic moving beyond conventional leadership. The dictionary defines convention as a traditional way of behaving or doing something, whereas leadership is the state or position of being a person in charge. But, my friends, the greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one who gets the people to do the greatest things, who lets them to progress. And, my friends, progress is impossible without change. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. And there exist some groups and forces in any institution, town, city, state, or country that does not want change. Dear friends, change is the law of nature. If the serenity of water is to be maintained, its flow is necessary, and so is the need of this hour. In today's world, the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. And then this pandemic did highlight that some people are able to live healthier lives and have better access to healthcare services than their other counterparts entirely due to the conditions in which they are born, they live, they work, and they age. While there are indeed some other groups who struggle to meet both their ends, let us not include the healthcare services, which might be just a luxury for them. Here, my friends, at this stage, we are in a need to change the convention. We really need to look up to people who would bridge this wide trench and reach out and help those even who are in the extreme lows of their economy. Leaders who would ensure that everyone has living and working conditions conducive to health. We look upon to those people as our leaders who work together, hand in hand, with the affected and address the root cause and implement solutions within and beyond the health sector. Always remember, my friends, the impact is always the greatest when the government and the communities work together in a coordinated approach. And that is what a leader does. Conventionally, we have seen leaders walking up to the podium with pre prepared speeches, delivering it in public, who would just assign work and achieve the goal. Now it's the time to go beyond convention and see someone who walks up to people and tackle inequities. The leaders we look up, they act beyond borders and beyond the borders of normal conventions. For example, only when we protect, test, and treat the whole global population can we end the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as assuring an equitable supply of necessities and ensure their access to all, inevitably. In the end, dear friends, why do we need a leader? Why do we look up to a leader? And why can we not be the leader we need? The leader who thinks out of the box, the leader who do things beyond convention. Remember, my friends, great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role. It's always about the goal. And our goal is development. It's progress. Progress of individual, progress of nation. So, dear friends, let us be the change. Let us let us just not follow and be the leader in and lead in the right direction, keeping in mind the teachings of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and holding in heart the patriotism of our nation. In the end, I would say a person who always does his or her things
Time is
is
up.
the best and becomes a normal
Time
leader.
is up. Lot number 12.
Thank you, ma'am. May the
Thank you. Next is lot number 13. Judges, kindly note this is lot number 13.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am. Am I visible?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. The world is a mean place. It's unfair, then it's fair. It's hateful, then it's loving. It's a very peculiar place on philosophical and metaphysical and religious levels. I quote Tim Allen. Good afternoon to everyone. Today, I'm Rityunjala, feel privileged to deliver a speech on the occasion of World Health Day 2021. The theme of this year is building a fairer, healthier world, and today my topic of speech is moving beyond conventional leadership. Former US President Barack Obama once said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. And I, being a final year nursing student, believe that the same philosophy about leadership must be applied to achieve what we intend. We as nurses working in various settings like wards, OPDs, community must take the responsibility of educating our clients, patients, their families, and general public under our care. We must empower them by imparting them education about their health, illness, and measures to improve their health. I say this because I believe we can make an individual healthier only if he wants to be in a better state of his own body and mind. Every individual living on this planet must be made aware of the state of health he must possess, and every individual, family, and community must be made the in charge, or we can say the leader to maintain that state. I know these words are easy spoken, but when it comes to action, the on-ground scenario is hugely different from what's shown and planned on paper. If we look at the current scenario of health in light of COVID-19 pandemic, every state, every country, in fact, the whole world has suffered a lot. We all have seen the worst of times in terms of health, health facilities, finance, basic necessities, and almost every aspect of our lives. But every individual took charge of such grave situation. Every individual understood what is the graveness of the disease. People took precautionary measures. And I agree that there were many exceptions. Many people denied to follow the precautions in spite of continuous compulsions from authorities. But what if nobody would have understood the severity of the situation? What if everyone would have denied to follow the precautions? Just imagine at what position we must have been standing today. I won't deny that there have been lots of loss of human life, resources, finance, but all these could have been much worse if it was not for the people to be cautious and responsible. Apart from the COVID pandemic and healthcare, I believe that educating an individual about his rights and giving him the guidance and freedom to fight for them can do wonders. Every government has programs and provisions to improve its healthcare delivery system and general health of its population. But the lapse and unjust comes in play in the delivery of those promised services. During my community experience, I discovered that people living in backward and rural areas are not even aware of the facilities they are entitled to get, and hence they don't even try to access them. When the beneficiaries themselves are not aware of our huge and numerous national programs and schemes, what good are these schemes doing to anyone? Now just imagine a place where every individual is aware of his rights and has complete freedom to ask for what is his. He will get all the benefits and all the facilities, and that will help in making the world a fairer and a healthier place by making every individual the leader and the in charge of his own rights, his health, and his life. I would like to end my speech with a quotation. Maybe sometimes you have to stop waiting for someone to come along and fix what's wrong. Maybe sometimes you have to stop feeling sorry for yourself and realize
No one has the right answer. Maybe sometimes you have to be your own hero. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, lot number 13. Next, we have lot number 14. 14 is there? No. So we'll move forward to lot number 15.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, but you're not visible. Okay, now it
Visible
is
now?
there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start.
A very good afternoon to one and all, to the respected jury members and my fellow speakers, and all the viewers present amongst us. Uh, on this day on the 7th day of April, we celebrating the occasion of World Health Day with the theme of building a fairer and healthier world. Uh, and the topic for our speech today is we will have a conventional leadership. We will move beyond conventional leadership. It's my honor and my privilege to be a part of this speech today. And indeed, we all have joined today for this purpose. As we talk about leadership, leadership is the quality of one person which does not come from any education or any source of understanding or anything. It is something which we all adapt, which we all which we sometimes inherit from our ancestors and from the background we belong, and the qualities and the ability to make others follow. There is certainly no one can deny the fact that leadership of a good leader effectively helps people in being the best of themselves in every activity of life. Good leaders surely follow some strategies and rules so that they can rightly influence their people and drag them to follow the right path so that they can continue to grow. Conventional leadership is also one of the such strategies in which leaderships are supported to us the traditional yet more formal ways of leadership in order to influence the thought as well as the actions of the people around them. A good leader are not only not always the ones who just lead. They are also the ones who they are also the ones who are responsible for shaping the attitude of people in a way that they can transform the world into a better living place, a better and a healthier living place. Now when we talk about healthy and happy living world, we also say that they are the people who are responsible for leading people towards this, to support their lifestyle, to shape their attitude of living. It's a resource that when they're responsible for making thoughts in their minds to change their aspects and to form their own lifestyle in a better way. The leaders are the ones who actually form the entire society. And when we talk about leaders, there are plenty of leaders around us whom we consider the role models for all of us. The most important one amongst the great ones and the most followed one is Mahatma Gandhi. And when we talk about Mahatma Gandhi, he was the greatest of all leaders. He made us all follow the path of truth, non-violence, and that actually forms one's personality and life towards changing the aspects of living. We all can be made in a better human being, and that can make the life of every person different. uh, the leaders of today, those who have really formed the country and the society around us into a new phase, are the me being the nursing student, definitely follow Florence Nightingale. Panna Daima was not only the one who has, given her son's life for her services, but also she has made others follow the path of, the path of hard work, dedication, and sincerity. When we talk about leadership qualities are the ones which make you stand rigid on your own steps, which makes other understand that you can do something which nobody else can do, and you can make people understand the facts, you can make people understand the truth of today's world. The leaders have created a history in the entire world, not only between some special cases or situations, but yes, they have made a difference in all the things around us. I have experienced myself in many situations where I follow such leaders who have made things in us different situations and
Your
made
time
things
is up. Lot
different.
number 15. Your time is up. Please wind up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was lot number 15. So next is lot number 16. 16 is not there. Lot number 17.
Please.
17. Lot number 18. Lot number 18.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. 18 is...
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, please, you can proceed. Please note this is lot number 18. Judges, please note.
A leader. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I unquote John C. Maxwell. A very good afternoon to all the esteemed people present over here. I am Nursing Cadet Lekha Grewal, lot number 80, third year BSc nursing student from Command Hospital, Central Command, Lucknow. And I'm here to share my views on the topic, moving beyond conventional leadership. The word leadership brings to our mind a variety of images. For instance, it brings to our mind a political leader pursuing a passionate professional course, a nursing student trying to, a nurse formulating standardized set of nursing care procedures for the others to follow, or an executive trying to develop better company strategies in order to beat the competition in market. Conventionally, leaders have been looked upon and the ones who direct change. Whereas, speaking of the legends who are beyond convention, sets in pace not only targets, but they deal with individuals and with hope. They not just felicitate the change, but they are the change themselves. We are the inhabitants of a land who has had numerous legends. To name a few, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, the father of our nation, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Mother Teresa, and many more. Their vision was never to go fast, but rather to go together to travel far. However, all the leaders possess the vision today. They talking about politics, judiciary, finance, or for that matter of fact, healthcare industry. Do we have such leaders anymore? Healthcare. Healthcare sector is too dynamic with its peculiar subtleties and nuances, facing constant reforms aimed at efficient delivery of safe, effective, and high-quality nursing care. All levels of healthcare system obliged to have efficient leadership so as to actualize the potential goals and also to counteract the problems that they face, like increased demands for transparency and accountability in healthcare systems. The role of a leader is not merely to impact a vision or merely to delegate tasks, but the true role comes in providing motivation, in inspiring people, and in empowering people. The need for the hour today, in this highly volatile, uncertain, dynamic, and ambiguous environment, is to have leaders who believe in themselves, is to have leaders who have a compelling vision, who inspire others to achieve the vision, and the one who directs and brings the necessary changes that we need to have. The uncertainties embedded in today's healthcare system brings leadership newer challenges and complexities. However, despite the pandemic crisis, leaders in healthcare settings have grappled through the uncertain and unpredictable situation time to time. They have proved so in the pandemic situation as well. They have been highly decisive and and they've adopted to newer ways to treat patients and families amidst the new situation and operational policy. They've delivered care reliably with adequate metrics and measures to all the people. They have created environment to support their fellow healthcare professionals as well. They did so by the support of their subordinates and also their co-workers. At last, I would conclude by stating that convention is the standardized usual, but beyond convention begins the magic. Thank you.
Thank you. This was lot number 18. Now we have lot number 17 with us. Lot number 17. Judges, please note, this is lot number 17.
I'm audible?
Yes,
I'm audible to all of you.
yes, you can proceed.
A very good afternoon to everyone present in this virtual platform. First of all, I would like to thank organizer and the jury members for providing me this great opportunity to present my view on the topic of moving beyond the conventional leadership. Myself, Prince Chaudhary, student of BSc Nursing third year from Panna Dhai Subharti Nursing College, Meerut. As we all know, today is the World Health Day. World Health Day is a paramount importance, especially in the present context, as doctors and the nurses are on the front line leading the battle against COVID-19 pandemic. Leadership. Leadership is just not a responsibility; it is also a behavior and a trust. This occasion of World Health Day, I would like to say thanks all the nurses, doctor, medical staff. Because of them, it was possible to survive in such a hard time. Talking about the leadership principle, it is also called a 7C. 7C, like C, calm, confidence, communication, compassion, collaboration, and community. Calm. Your customer, patient are going to be looking to you as a leader to project a sense of calm. Confidence. You have to be calm, but not still water calm. You have to be reflect confidence also. Community. Communication. You have to be communicate with your colleagues, with your doctors and the patient to know how you know which type of flavor do you deliver to them. Cash. How you maintain a cash on this time. Additionally, I want to say thanks nursing and the other leaderships like nurse. Nurse is also a leadership. Nurse, as a part of the health interdisciplinary team, must be capable of leading in this era. Leadership in nursing involves an environment that has a clear vision where staff are motivated and empowered. Nursing are Nursing leaders are against who have the followers in the healthcare team. Nurse direct support and the coordinate healthcare team, families, patients, and patients' family. At last, I want to say that nurses are required to be acquired, acquire effectiveness communication skills such as the capability to informing the others. Now, I want to conclude my topic with this quote by Ratan Tata. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. Thank you, all of you, for paying the attention.
They should not breathe like this.
Thank you. This was lot number 19. Sorry, this was lot number 17. Now we'll proceed to lot number 19. Not present. Next is lot number 20. Judges, please note this is lot number 20.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to the teachers, principal, and the organizers who are there. First of all, wish you all a very happy World Health Day. As we all know that we are present here for a competition, but the competition is moving beyond conventional leadership. So first, we should know that what is conventional leadership. So, conventional leadership means being in charge of a group formally or informally. A leader who always influence to their groups to pursue their goals and they coordinate efforts to achieve it. Second, we should know that what is conventional leadership? Leadership is a formal role in which a leader makes strategic decisions which are good at managing people and they have emotional intelligence. They sell tickets for the journey and take us for the destination. Is conventional leadership good for nursing? Hence, it is essential that bedside nurses are acquire leadership skills to improve patient outcome and safety through providing care. Hence, nursing as leadership is a key part of effective nursing skill. Nurses also play some external roles which are as an operator, she operates the medical equipment, as a teacher, she teaches to the patient community and to the patient's family regarding the disease condition and the maintenance of the illness. As an advocate, she protects the patient's right. As a counselor, she consults with their team and the members. And what should be qualities in a leader? So first, a leader who always influence and lead to their group, and the qualities and the meaning comes from its own meaning, LEADER. So L is stand for learn from examples. A leader who do first, then present himself. Himself. E for enthusiastic, who is always excited for his goals. A for ambitious. D for determined. And E for interest to other. And the R who is ready to learn and teach. At the end, I will stop my speech with an example. When there is any emergency, nurses doesn't wait for arrival of the physician. A competent nurse can decide promptly and versely and lead to the team to rescue the patient. This is the best example for nurses moving beyond conventional leadership. Thank you everybody to having me in this organization and thanks to the nurses and doctors who is working in this COVID-19. Thank you everyone.
Thank you. This was lot number 20. So any other contestant which was not present on their call can come up. And if there is no one, then we can conclude. I think no one else is left. So now I would like to call Professor Anand Pereira for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am, for your nice presentation, for your nice host. Warm good evening to everyone. Before I give word of thanks, I would like to invite our other judges, Captain Neela ma'am and Chitra Devi. Ma'am, if you want to share any points or if you want to give any feedback, you can give.
Good evening. First of all, I would like to really congratulate Geeta and her team for organizing such a beautiful, competition. I must say it is a lot of effort you have put that, there are a lot of students who has come forward and, given the presentation. And actually, I would say that everyone was very enthused and they have given very good presentation. All the winners are, always there. We have to choose one or two. But from my side, they all were very, very good. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be a jury. I enjoyed it really thoroughly. I was thinking that I will not have this much of time to share, but I could not move because they were so good. Speaker. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time that you have spent along with us. It's our pleasure to have you on this day, ma'am.
Thanks.
Thank you. Chitra Devi, ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, Anand. Hi, Anand.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
thank you, and thank you. Am I audible to everyone?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah, thank you, Anand. Actually, really, first I hesitated to join with this, and thank you. Actually, you are the one invited me, and I really want to thank your principal that she felt you call clinical from judges from the clinical side. Actually, it's really a good decision that because many of the nurses has to have the role to lead the good leadership from the clinical side, I guess. So, like to patient care and healthcare services. I really enjoyed this section, and all the speakers really they're done well. And I congratulate is the winner or the not win, but I congratulate for the participants. And thank you for the opportunity, Anand.
Thank you, Ms. Chitra Silvaraj, for your valuable time that you have spent with us. And again, I thank all the my colleague jury members for your time you have spent along with us. We will discuss about the scores, and later on we will announce the result through the WhatsApp group we have for the participants. So once we decide all the marks, and we will announce to the participants. So thank you, Neelam ma'am and Chitra ma'am, for your valuable time that you have spent with us. Thank you, ma'am. And also, I extend my thanks to our principal ma'am and also the ANEI UP chapter for giving this opportunities to conduct this state level, this UP chapter level intercollegiate nursing college meet on speech competition. I thank each and every student, those who have participated today, to share your views on the topic what we have given. It was an amazing and it was an excellent job that each and every participant that you have showed your interest towards this. It was an enthusiastic session that we had. So I congratulate all the participants, those who participated today, and also I thank their colleges, their principals, and all the faculty, those who encouraged them to participate in this moment. So once again, I thank each and everyone for participating here, and I wish you all a very, very happy day and happy evening. Jai Hind.